Tim. Welcome to Tim's Time. I know that you're watching this. It's the first of the week. It's November 5th or maybe even the 6th at the latest, somewhere in that area. But I want you to know I'm filming this on Halloween, October 31st. And as I sit here, I'm sort of amazed and kind of a little spooked out that 500 years ago on this very day, Martin Luther, that German theologian and German monk, nailed his thesis to the cathedral door at Wittenberg and began what history books and historians now recognize as the Protestant Reformation. Now, if you're like me, depending on your class or level, you either got a paragraph or a section in a chapter, or perhaps you got an entire chapter on the Reformation. And because you're like me, and you're no doubt, most of you anyway, are Protestant, you can't ever remember a time when you weren't. So it just kind of becomes something that we think about. But I want to tell you, you cannot minimize what took place 500 years ago, or what began 500 years ago, and the impact that it had. Luther began a movement that redefined and re-answered the questions: what is the church? Who is the church for? And what's the good news, and who is the good news for? It changed everything. And most people in history know Martin Luther. What an impact, and what a great human being. How about these names? Chris Chataway, Chris Basher. Chances are only a handful of you know those names. I bet more of you know the name Roger Bannister. In 1954, May 6th, I think it was, Roger Bannister, a British medical student, became famous for being the first runner to run a mile in less than 4 minutes. But according to his words, and according to the way history remembers it, he would not have been able to do that had it not been for Chris Basher and Chris Chataway. They were the ones who paced him. They were the ones who trained him. They were the ones who helped him. You didn't know them, but their impact was astonishing. What does that have to do with this week? Just this. In his book, Winning with People, John Maxwell talks about the elevator principle. Everyone you meet, you will either take up a little or you will take down. Which is it going to be? Everyone you meet, you will either encourage or discourage. You will either impact positively or impact negatively. So as you pray this week, and as you face into your work week and into your week with your family, remember, you may not be famous, but you have the opportunity to have an impact. What's it going to be, Mr. or Mrs. Elevator? God bless, and have a great week.